Tavex, purity becoming one. Tavex, purity becoming one. Wait, I gotta step over there and get my reading glasses. Uh, I don't really need them. I'm not gonna be doing too much reading, but uh, give me a second. Okay. This is the new Yeshua of Israel. He brought the island too. Uh, Glad to have you in the room. This is a Torah and Tanakh only channel. It's a Torah and Tanakh only channel. Um, Biblical pride, which the heathen Gentiles call ego, is not bad. It's good. And they want to be us. That's the name of this video. It's not written down. It's coming off the cuff. Um, And we only have 42 seconds. Let's give like 7 minutes, 8 minutes for people to come in the room. I give no pre-YouTube notifications. Biblical pride, which the Gentiles call ego, is good. They want to be us. James Hardy in the house, Thomas. You come to the right channel. You come to the right channel. Biblical pride, which the Gentiles call ego, is good. They want to be us. Tav X, young king in the house. Today I put on my Rise Physical Israelites shirt on. Rise Israelites. We're at minute 45 seconds. We're going to give like 7.5 minutes total, and then I will begin. There's no notes. I have no notes, no video notes, no video written. It just came to me. I was thinking about this for a couple of days, and I was thinking about this for a couple of days, and I was like, I should make a video, but someone told me, nah. But then when I saw this clip, I said, you know what? What I said I wasn't going to make a video. Hold on. I said I wasn't going to make a video, but I said, you know what? After seeing that, I said I will. So here we are. Oh, almost, I don't know. I have a touch computer. It's not good. Sometimes you touch it, it can go. King David in the house, Tavex, purity becoming one, Tavex. You can see that Tavex really good now. Tavex, purity becoming one. Most High is not going to ask you, do you have a peaceful lunch break? Or you had a peaceful stroll walking your dog in the park? He's not going to ask that. He's going to ask the same question. The Most High changes not. Find that in Hosea chapter 8. He says, is Israel capable of purity? This channel, Hebrew on the Island 2, which is a Torah and Tanakh only channel. We don't mess with other books or anything like that. We got to get this. We got to get this 100. We got to get this book 100. Well, at least me. We know the Most High does everything the same. As the wisest man that ever lived, I'm a student of King Solomon. He says, what I realize is that everything reoccurs. Nothing can be added or taken away. So Hosea 8 is going to reoccur. So what I try to do every day is, since I know this information from the wisest man that ever lived, King Solomon, and the favor stays with King Solomon, it doesn't go away. He's one of the favorites, whether some people don't think so, because he had a lot of women and built this altar. You don't know what his job was to do while he was living on earth. I know. So I want to be wise like him. So I know things reoccur. So I said, yo, I guess Hosea 8, he's going to ask that same question. Is Israel capable of purity? And you know what happened in Hosea 8? He sent them back to Egypt, slavery, captivity, because they didn't get the memo. They don't want to get the memo. And it's still today in 2024, they don't want to get the memo. So what my channel, Torah and Tanakh channel is something to be a constant reminder when I go live or when I upload a video. Tavex, purity becoming one. Because I know everything is going to reoccur. That same question is going to be asked. And you're going to be judged on that same question. But anyway, I got 3 kings in the house. Tavex, purity becoming one. We're very happy you guys are on. This title is going to be rather interesting. Biblical pride, which the Gentiles call ego, is good. And they want to be us. All right, 5 minutes, 35 seconds. We're going to give like 7, 8 minutes. See anybody else comes on live. If it's not, it's only going to be you 3 guys on a live commenting. But there's probably people who are going to be watching that's not commenting. You don't see them. You think there's only 3, but there'll be more. But it doesn't matter. Always remember, Most High changes not. 600,000 left Egyptian captivity. Only 70 made it into the promised land. That was the remnant back there. Remember, the Most High changes not. Everything reoccurs. So we're not going to have a big following on the channel that only wants to deal with this because it's not interesting enough for most. Mine, you can't see that much because it's old to not. It's not interesting enough. Boring. But to the true ones, to the ones that act like Caleb, in Numbers 14, it says, Caleb, my servant, had a different spirit. He followed me fully. So that means he didn't have the spirit of all the Israelites coming out of Egypt. Bored. If they had video games back then, they'd be playing in their tents. What? What do you mean, a Sabbath today? New moon? It's only a remnant. You know, with Phineas in Numbers 25, he harpooned, speared the Israelite and that heathen woman in the tent. Most I saw his zeal. He had a spirit like Caleb. So he weighed the punishment that he was going to do on Israel because they're following the fetishes of the nations, still doing it today. He weighed the punishment off of Israel just because the action of Phineas. And then he gave Phineas a friendship pact with him. I pray for that every day. Most High, give me a friendship pact with you. I don't want to be like the crowd. Some people may say, hey, this guy, that's biblical, he's prideful. Who the hell do he thinks he is? Well, I'm going to tell you who I am. I will tell you who the Israelites are today. You're not going to like it. Some of you guys are not going to like it. You know what? We only got 3 on. It's 8 minutes. I want to keep my promise. Let the games begin. Again, Tavex, James Harding, Tavex, Young King, Tavex, King David, 144. Psalm 144. I was inspired to do this video. There's no notes. There's no video. I didn't write a video on it. I wrote some comments to somebody. I don't know if they're either Gentile or a Scorpion Negro Israelite. I don't know. They never mentioned it. But they sent me a comment on one of my previous videos. And they told me, you got ego. Your head is big. And like you're a teacher. You call yourself Kohel. That's a bad thing. And I'm going to sum it up to you what I said to that person. And what the text that I said, and I wasn't going to make a video of it, but I saw this video clip that I'm going to share with you a little later, that I said, you know what? I'm going to make it as a video anyway because it won't leave my head. So he said to me, I'm going to mention his name, Clifton. But he said to me, he said, he typed to me, as I already told you, something like that. You you got a big ego. That's like having a big head. You're a teacher. Like, I don't think he said, I don't recall, because like you should be doing that or some shit. And this is what I texted back in summary. I sent him 2 texts. I said, Clifton, this is why I have a big head. That you say. I don't say I have a big head. My head is rather normal size. But you're picking up from me vibes of frequency that is not my own. That's what you understand. When Joshua 24, it says, those who have hold on, wait. Oh, those who have hold on, wait. I had it in my head. I forget. Give the Kohelet. I'm gonna be 60 next year, so give me a little rain. Undivided loyalty, Joshua 24. When you have undivided loyalty to the Most High, and when you read our history and law book, I don't know about you. I don't know about you guys, but I know about me. I get excited. Do you get excited? So I proceeded to tell him, I said, and like I said, there's no video notes. I got a lot of it in the coconut. The Most High has allowed me to store it in the coconut. When it says in Deuteronomy 7, the Israelites are above all the people on the earth. We are his priestly nation. When you read Exodus 19, it says, we are his peculiar treasure for keeping the laws. Moses told the Israelites in Deuteronomy chapter 4, what nation was given just such great laws and statutes and ordinance to live by? He said, do them, for it to be your wisdom in front of the people, the nations. Saying that we're going to be wiser than all the other nations. Not because of us. That's why I said biblical pride is good, because it's not coming from me. It's coming from what I read and studied and memorized in the Tanakh. That's where it's coming from. It's not coming from my internal pride, but you take it as pride and big head and all this stuff, like egos and stuff, because you don't know the scripture. You're talking to a Koheleth, a teacher that's been at the game for, praise the Most High, for a long time. So I've read a lot. I've memorized a lot. I study every day. It's something that you like, something that you're into, you should be excited. Like I have this little old convertible car. It's a cheap car. It's a Mazda. I get excited when I drive. I only drive it 2-3 times a month. It's cool to me and a lot of other people. It's cool. I get excited. But guess what? I get excited to the billionth degree when I read these things about the Israelites. When you read Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 15, he says, I had a delight in your fathers to love them and their seed after them, under the whole heaven, even to this day. In Zephaniah 2, he says, the Israelites are the apple of my eye. Amos 3, he says, out of all the families of the earth, only Israel I know. Joel 2, he said, I only dwell in Israel. Numbers 35-34, he said, I only dwell amongst the children of Israel. Isaiah 45, he said, only God is with the Israelites. You don't want me to be excited? I know why, though. But you can't suppress that in me. Because I choose to have a mentality of Caleb. Caleb, my servant, had a different spirit. He followed me fully. That means I don't need your affirmations. Because the world, heathen, Gentiles, apex heathens, their affirmation they want to give to us, you're shiftless, you're a super predator, you're a monkey, you're a nigger, you're at the bottom, your skin is dark. nobody likes you, blah, 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 you're poor, blah, 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 blah. I ain't accepting those affirmations. I'm going to accept the affirmations found in our law and history book, the Tanakh. You're mad at me. Why are you mad at the messenger? I'm only got the ego that you're saying I got, but it's biblically driven. It's biblically vacuumed into me. It's not like coming out of me. Because I would, if I listened to you, I would be like Fred Flintstone's own cartoon. He was doing some ballerina thing, and he was at in his garage because he was trying to be a better, I guess, bowler or something. And a lot of his friends was peeking in the window, and then the door opened by accident. And he's in a tutu and ballerina shoes, and they started laughing. And Fred Flintstone went from his big size here and ran out and started talking and started running away. He was embarrassed. That's how they want us to feel. Here at Hebron Island too, I'm trying to wipe that slate clean out of your mind. You're not a nigger. You're not a monkey. Even though when you shave a monkey's hair, it's only black hair on him. I don't have black hair now because I'm going to be 60 next year. But if you shave a monkey down, he's pale skinned, like them. Who's the monkey? But remember, if Hitler said in his memoirs, he said, if you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth. So this was beaten into your heads for centuries. And now in the modern days, it's beaten in your head through commercials, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, etc. All you have to do to go to other countries, in India, they don't like Negro type skin. They call them names, tell them get in the washing machine. Same thing they do in China, the Asian countries, the fake Asians, because everybody on the planet was first Negro type. Let's get that straight. And all around the world, they don't like us. So what you feel better, Clifton, or whoever thinks like Clifton, that I say, oh, we're niggers, oh, we're low, we don't got good jobs, we don't live in good places, we got ugly girlfriends and wives, and nobody likes us, we're bad, I'm depressed. You want us to be like that. But I got bad news for you. The Koheleth at Hebron Island too, on this Torah Tanakh only channel, I think polar opposite. And I know it's ruffling your feathers. And many of you won't like this video either when I'm done. You won't like it. But he said all those things. King David said, Most High, you bless me like crazy. He said, what one nation under the heavens is like your people Israel? And the Gentiles, when it's like, that's nothing. Forget about all that stuff that you just mentioned on all those verses. He quoted, summarized in his head. Forget about it. He's crazy. He's a cray, white beard. My little hair is growing back. See, I got things. That ain't stopping me. That ain't stopping me from believing the scriptures. And that's all what it is. It's nothing more than that. Because without the Most High, His law, I'm nothing. Yes, I am a zero. And it's not 666. Amos 3:7. Most High does nothing without revealing it to his prophets. What prophet said anything about a 666? About 144,000? About another Messiah coming to the earth, taking the sins away with Dracula blood? Who said that? It doesn't. The New Testament is fake. It's abominable. So, he did a 666. I didn't do shit. You don't know scripture. Don't test me either. You lose. Not because of me, because the Most High has chosen me to study. It's called hard work. And it's not a minute, a day, a week, a month. I've been doing this for a long time. 12 years. And it's not a long time, but it's a long time for intense study. And I know a lot of you niggas haven't done it. Don't step, say stupid shit like Clifton. You got a big head, your ego. No, nigga, I'm trying to uplift you. That the world has smashed you down, grind you like bone dust. You're under a rock. You haven't experienced that? I have. What about the rest of you guys? At your job, they're talking about you. You know they don't like you. Going to stores and following you around. Cops stopping you for anything and want to shoot you. They're just waiting for anything to shoot you. Traveling, go to Italy, they be calling you nigger and say, damn, I can't get away from this. You want me to be depressed, low self-esteem. It ain't happening. And I'm here to urge the brethren and to jab you niggas, you heathen Gentiles, and for the Negroes, boulets, who work for these demon heathen Gentiles, our biblical adversaries, who want us to be suppressed, not just financially, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Here at Hebrew on the island too, I'm the polar opposite. And hold on, before I continue, I want to put this on. Hold on, before I forget. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find something. Hold on. Oh, I can find it. Hold on. I found it. 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 Listen, if I don't call you great, which you are biblically, all they have to do is open their Bibles up and they can find what I just mentioned. And there's tons of more stuff. There's tons of more stuff. I'm the Koheleth, aka your cheerleader. Some of you don't want to be cheered on. You want to stay in your low self-esteem state, but not me. And I'm an older guy compared to all you guys. Not even like a grandfather. I'm heading towards a great grandfather status. And I don't think like you guys. And I'm not gonna think like you guys. So for Clifton types, heathen Gentiles, tiles, I don't care what you say. Big head, who does he think he is? Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? I read the script. In Lamentations 5, the Israelites are talking. They're saying, whoa, we have sinned. The crown has fallen off our heads, and now the slaves rule over us. Some of you guys say, oh, yeah, I believe the Bible, I believe the Bible. I just told you that's what the Israelites. Well, how are they saying that? Because everything reoccurs. We're the rulers under King David back in the day. And since everything reoccurs, that's it's coming to now. We're coming to the end of this world system. And that's what it's coming to. We will be the kings in Russia, the czars, the governors of the earth under King David. So you hate me because I tell you the biblical truth. You call it ego because I tell you the truth. Because some of you like to stay in that low frequency state of yours. I guess I'm a monkey. I guess I'm a nigger. Nobody likes me. So I don't like me. Look in the mirror, I don't like myself. Guess what? I love myself when I look in the mirror. And I told that guy Clifton, I said, yo, I said, you know what? This is your fault, Clifton. Why I feel like my head is getting bigger and my ego is getting bigger and growing. I blame you, Clifton. You want to know why? Because you're making me read these true biblical facts again. Whoa, the crown has fallen off our heads, for we have sinned. The crown has fallen off our heads, for we have sinned, and now the slaves rule over us. When you read Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7, it says, I see the servants riding on horses. When you ride on a horse, that means you got authority. And I see the princes, not princesses, the princes walking. That means there's a trading of places. The trading of places came about in Deuteronomy 28, from verse 15 down. He didn't listen to the Most High, didn't want to keep the commandments, wanted to take on the fetishes of the nations, and this is the result. I see servants upon horses and the prince, with an S, walking. It means now that servant, aka slave, now got the authority, and now we're slaves. But it's all coming to an end, as you can see. Everything's unfolding. Punishment is almost over. I don't know exactly when. It could be days, weeks, months, years, but we're in that season. And for anybody that says, oh, that Kohelet morality, who does he think he is showing that $100 ring who to us thinks he's big stuff? So it's like $100. Showing off. You guys hate yourself. And you want me to join in on it, and I'm never going to join in on the low self-esteem, because I actually believe what the scriptures say, where the majority of you guys don't believe the scriptures. You say you believe the scriptures, but you really don't believe the scriptures. And then you get mad with me because I say that I'm great, and I say that you're great. I say that the earth inhabitants want to be like us. Oh, so you're saying you're better than us? Yes, I am, scripturally. Not on a physical sense that, I'm getting out of my own mind or out of my hole in the backside of me. No, I'm saying it because the scriptures say it. And a lot of you people say, yeah, I believe in the scriptures. I believe in the Bible. Yeah, but I just told it to you and you're against it. And you want me to be against it, but I'm not going to be against it. And I'm going to stay a cheerleader for the Hebrew Israelites, which only the Negroes that have been scattered to the four corners of this flat earth, who only suffer the curses of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26. Scattered around the world. Only us. And what I want you to know, which I don't like Stephen A. Smith, but I like this one thing Stephen A. Smith said, and I'm going to turn this fan on so make sure you hear. You Clifton types, you people that hate yourself, you people that have given in to the narrative that the heathen Gentiles painted on us, said we're below. No, we're above. I'm not going to stop. And again, I don't like the Stephen A. Smith. He's a boule guy. But guess what? I like the little phrase he said, and I'm giving it to you Clifton type Negroes and Gentiles all around the world who want a new Yeshua Israel to change, because you think he thinks he's better. He thinks he's, he got a big head, ego. And then he's trying to get the other Israelites to be like him. Yes, I am. I'm not trying to get them to be like me. I'm trying to get them to be exactly what the scripture says. And you know how we feel, you know how I feel about it. I feel about it this way, because I know it bothers you. But the thing is, I don't care it bothers you. And Stephen A. Smith said it the best. And that's how I feel. So check it out. Fair use, fair use. We don't care. I'm here to tell you right now,
We don't care. Let me tell you,
we don't care. We don't care how you feel.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you,
we don't care. The Hebrew Israelites, let me put this fan back on, I'm getting hot. I'm in a tropical place. A new Yeshua Israel, he on an island too. I don't care. And Israelites, you should be the same. You don't care what they think about you or how they perceive you. To them, it'll look like you got a big head and ego. It's only biblical pride, biblical truths that is in their Bible that they don't want to open up. And they've been demons on the earth, giving us the 2 thumbs down in our whole life. You're not good, you're a monkey, you're a nigger, tar baby, blah, 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 blah. And they want us to stay like that, but it's not that way. It's not that way. As Stephen A. Smith said, we don't care. We don't care how you feel. Now let me show you, let me show you a couple clips. And then I'll end it. This is gonna be, like I said, this is not a long one, but I had to address this. I'm gonna read the comments at the end. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. Hold on. Let me show you these clips. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. Got finger recognition. It's trying to give me a hard time. Come on, stop giving me a hard time. Okay, got it. Okay. Now, in my title of this video that I'm making right now, it is biblical pride, but the heathens say it's ego, but biblical pride is true, biblically true. And they want to be us. So this is offensive to them that I say this, I feel this, you guys feel this, when all their narrative over these centuries was to smash you down, to make you have no self-esteem, very low self-esteem. It's a new day. And as Stephen Smith said, we don't care. We don't care what you feel. They do want to be us. This is where this hatred is drawn from. Check this out. They want to be us. And you know we have our arch enemy, the J people. The identity benders. They know. You know, they put everything out, not just them, everybody. They're all the same, meaning all Gentiles. They're all the J's, the regular ones. They're all the same. Stop fooling around with that. They're different. They ain't different. They want to be us. You know, they hate us, but they want to be us. Sometimes they tell on themselves. So let's see. Let's check this out. This is a major star. He's a rich guy. He's a rich guy. Let's see what he says. Fair use.
I wish I was black. Every white Jewish guy wishes he was black. Every white Jewish guy wishes he was black. Every white Jewish guy wishes he was black. You know, it's going to be the first woman president. And that's incredibly exciting. And, you know, she's Indian, she's black, she's everything. You could be more than one thing. It's incredible. You know, I'm Jewish and Irish. I wish I was black. Every white Jewish guy wishes he was black. Every white Jewish guy wishes he was black.
Every white
Jewish guy wishes he was black.
Listen, the reason why they want to be Negro, listen, at the end of this world system, and you know it's crumbling, at the end of this world system, everybody's going to want to be, it's not black. Black is the color of this computer, the color of my BF Goodrich tires on my truck and my car. We're not black. This is brown. Spoxwood. There's 26 shades of brown. That's another thing to put us down. You're black. Because you read the definition of black. Black is not good. But you don't want me to be proud to be a Hebrew Israelite, an Ebrite. You don't want me to be proud of that. You don't want me to know. That's why they hid it from us. Because they want our self-esteem. So now we found out who we are. It ain't just about finding out who you are. It's living it out. Remember, Ecclesiastes 12:13, for the conclusion of the whole matter, the sole purpose of men is to fear the Most High, keep His commandments. They want to be us. That guy is Ben Stiller or whatever. He's a star. He's a comedic star in a lot of movies. Very rich. Jay person. He wasn't joking. He said, "Well, I'm only joking." No, he said, "You want to be black? You want to be AKA Nichols?" Because they read the prophecies. They read the Torah. They read the Tanakh. All these races, all these nations of people that are very racist against, they all want to be, oh, what's up, brother? Get the hell out of here. Keep that same energy you got in 2024 and all those years past. Keep that same energy. They're all going to want to be Negro. Let's go to this one. Hold on, let's go to this one. Fair use. Let me put that back up for somebody hey, you're trying to put, no. Fair use. Not my video. I'm just showing a clip. Trying to make a point.
What do you do if you get lost?
Find a big black guy.
You find a big black guy, and what do you tell him?
And that I lost.
That you're lost?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll find my home.
Okay.
Oh, do I need to tell you there's a bunch of white people really upset about that video? Stitching it, duetting it in the comments. Oh, this is racist. Actually, if you want to be real about it, statistically, based on the data, any child would be safer approaching a strange black man than they would a strange white man. So let's look at some numbers. Convictions of possessing images of children. White people, 86%, while black make up only 4%. I'd say white people damn near cornered the market. Now, when you talk about assault of a child, the numbers are a little bit different, but white people still excel. 42% are white, 18% are black, but I feel these numbers might be skewed. For example, Hispanic make up 10% of the abuse. They also make up 10% of the possession of images, so those seem to be pretty close to each other, while these other numbers are way off. Now factor in that black people are 7 times more likely to be wrongfully convicted of a serious crime, including that kind of assault, than white people are. Then think about all of the priests that the Catholic Church hid and protected and moved around. All of the pastors that we've recently found out the Southern Baptists were protecting. Think about all of the well-respected white.
Okay.
A black youth pastor named Corey Lewis.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. You heard that. And that clip from the mother, that's a couple years old or whatever, but it still reigns true today. Statistics today. But they call us super predators. They teach their children, the heathen Gentiles, oh, don't go by him, he's bad. He's a gangbanger, he's a drug dealer, he's a this, he's a that. He's going to rob you, he's going to shoot you, he's going to take your sneakers, he's going to steal your carjack, you're going to home invasions. They say palm-colored people. I just say caveman and cave woman and child. She's teaching her little cave baby to, hey, if I get lost, let me go and find a big black guy and tell him I'm lost so he can help me. Not eat me, not tie me up in a basement, not drink my blood, not me to death. Cut me up in pieces, put me in a suitcase or bury me. But they call us bad. What I'm going to say to that is like setting up Negro people anyway, because if you're walking around with a little cave person and they, the cops stop you or some Karen call, hey, I see you, black guy thing, you're only trying to help them. The cops will be coming, put him down. Oh, he moved. He pulled out his wallet. I thought it was a gun. Pop, 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 pop. So that's a setup to get us killed or whatever. And listen, don't think for 1 second that when I'm saying, oh, they're killing us, listen, in my mind, I say it in front of the world. They gave me a mic and a podium. All these videos I could say in front of the world because I'm only speaking truth, not exaggerations. I'm not scared of you guys. Nobody can defeat the Most High. Who would want to anyway? He has decreed for us to be the tail. He decreed that he would make a biblical enemy. He called them in Deuteronomy 32 a foolish nation, a no people to put over you. Because you follow the fetishes and the gods of the nations. That's who they are. This is why I talk this way. Because they've been devils anyway. You can't talk nice to a devil. I don't talk nice. Got the wrong Negro Hebrew Israelite. Go find another channel that, the hell out of here. All you have to do is speak truth. You don't need to be nasty, curse. Just speak the truth. They can't take it. Not that he's stronger than us. I'm 60. I'm not 60. I'm going to be 60 next year. I do not fear them niggas. I only moved so I got away from them because I know we're still in the curses. And they have laws. They're wicked laws. So I couldn't win. But come on. Come on. He made us above them in every aspect. I'm going to get to that in a second, too. But you guys, we're not. Everybody's just saying, not here at Hebrew on the Island, too. Unsubscribe to the big head, big ego Kohelet, if that's how you want to judge me. Even though what I'm saying is just coming out of here. It's just coming out of here. Like Tom Cruise said, I want the truth. That other crazy caveman said, but you can't handle the truth. And it's true. They can't handle the truth. All what I'm saying is true. If I'm not, type in there or send me a comment. Say, you're not telling the truth. You're lying. And you know the statistics. He read the statistics to you. I got quick facts here. I got quick facts. Sexual abuse offenders. Right here. You can look it up yourself. From the government. Am I lying? What that lady told her little cave child, it's true. She said, if you get lost, go to a black guy. But the world narrative, the media, run by the Jays and the other people of the world, they say, no, the Negro, the black guy. This is black. This is my wrist wallet. I'm not this color. I'm brown. I'm cappuccino, cafe brown. Hazelnut brown. Not black. You need to go back to pre-K and kindergarten and learn your colors again, your shapes, and your numbers, because you don't got it. You're just a demon. We know what you're doing, and we're not falling for it anymore. We know who we are. It's not worldly pride, it's biblical pride. You take it as, you got an ego. No, I got scripture that you can't handle like Tom Cruise. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. That's what it is. What does it say in the quick facts of the United States government? It says 92.3% of sexual abuse offenders were men, 57.4 were white, only 14.2 were Negro. 50, that's almost 60. You're near 100, and you know that they lie. That figure is crazy different and higher. Not for the Negroes. It's probably lower than that 14. You know it. You're dealing with a liar. In Ecclesiastes, this is come look at the work of the Most High. He said, what he made twisted can't be made straight. They come out of their womb lying. So you know those figures are over exaggerated and under exaggerated. It's over exaggerated for the Negro and under exaggerated for them. 57.4 S offenders were white. 14% were Negro. So for them, it's probably 98, 95%, and 2% for Negroes. I ain't saying Negroes ain't doing it, but the percent is probably lower than because you're dealing with the devil. Look it up for yourself. It ain't racist. Oh, because I tell you the truth, you hate me. Because I tell you the truth, you call me a liar. Remember what Isaiah 5:20 says, woe to them that call good evil and evil for good, bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Going to be destroyed. Woe means destruction. It's coming. It's on the horizon. We're living in the end days. Go look the facts up for yourself. I ain't making them up. And then I remember somebody, Gloric 8, had a question. I'm going to answer her question at the end of this because I'm almost done. My title was, I forget almost already. Because I got so much going on around in the coconut. I want to say, it's off the cover. I got too much things to just go, say this. Okay, biblical pride, what they call biblical pride and ego, is good. And they all, the heathen Gentiles, all want to be us. And we're going to find that in as we get closer to the end. And it's not. Worldly pride is biblical pride, so it's truth. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Does a king walk around? I feel depressed. I don't know how to do anything. Does he walk around like that? He walks around with his crown on and his cape in the back. That's why my thumbnail got that. I knew that would charge somebody over there. Look at this big-headed Negro guy. Think he is. I know it's gonna irk you guys. it's gonna irk you guys. I tell you, you keep making me say these things, making videos, keep reading these scriptures. Yes, my head is gonna get bigger, biblically. And then it's gonna be like Stephen A. Smith said. It's gonna be like Stephen A. Smith.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. We
don't care. We don't care anymore. We are the kings, the czars, the governors of the earth. It's coming under King David. Don't like it? We don't care. We don't care. And we ain't going to stop talking. And we ain't going to stop uplifting each other. And I know here at Even I too, I'm going to uplift you. You are great, Hebrew Israelite, Eberite. I'm great. As per the scripture. Not because I just feel like I'm just great. No, because the scriptures say it. And I actually believe the scriptures. Do you actually believe the scriptures? Yo, listen, it is what it is. I want the truth. No, you don't, heathen Gentiles, want the truth. You got a gene in you. For you people that have that albino situation going on, that pale situation going on, that leprous type situation going on, it's called SLC24A5 gene in you. It's found in most European, Indo-European, because the original Europeans were Negro types. Yes. That SLC24A5 gene is the zebrafish gene for pale skin. Guys are like hybrids, clones, World Fair, orphan train babies and shit like that. You're not us. Like what that Lamar guy said, He ain't us. They ain't us. It's what it is. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth biblically. Tell me if I made anything up. I didn't. And you deserve me to tell you that. If you were a very nice person, maybe I would never say that. I'd never make a video because I wouldn't want to make you feel bad. But you deserve to feel bad because you've been making us feel bad for centuries. It's only fair. It's only fair. But it's only true too. You got SLC24A5 gene in you. You only have 6 strands of DNA scientifically. Orangutans got 3 strands of DNA in their double helix. The gorilla has 4 strands of DNA in his double helix, so he's smarter than the orangutan. Orangutans are pretty smart because I see him drive little golf carts and cars and shit like that. But I guess you could teach a gorilla that too. Chimpanzees, they got 5 strands of DNA in their double helix, so they're smarter than both of them. And Indo-European, those albino types, they got 6 strands. They did that genetic test really to try to say we're close to monkeys, but when they found when all the research was in, they said, oh shit, we're not going to publicize this. We're going to copyright it so nobody don't get it. But some of our Negro scientists got it and they revealed it to us. And the Negro types got 9 strands. We are like light years away from them. Yeah, but I don't see I don't see it in the SATs test. I don't see it in the Ivy League enrollment because you got it. The whole game is rigged, and you put not water just in Flint, Michigan. You put lead in the water in all the ghettos in the world. And when the little Negroes come out between their mother's leg in the hospital, you give us the special vaccines. You know, everybody got to be vaccinated before they leave the hospital. And little Demon, Cave, Karen, and Bob, they get the normal vaccine, and you give our vaccines like theirs, but you add lead and mercury and shit. You know, we gotta even the score up. You think we don't know what the hell is going on? The jig is up. And remember what Stephen A. Smith said, we don't care. We don't care what you think anymore. We know what's going on. We know what's going on, and we're gonna say what the scripture says, whether you like it or not, and that's what we're gonna do. You know, so in reference to anatomy and physiology, we're better. It is what it is. Scientifically, he said, follow the science. Well, I follow the science. And that's what it showed me. You could find it too. You don't even know what to look for, but I already told you. You can find it. But you'll do that monkey thing. You know, those 3 monkeys can't see, can't hear, can't speak. Shh. Put Megan Thee Stallion on the presidential thing, let her twerk her big, nice booty, and they'll forget about that. And we'll put the narrative out that we're greater than them. But you know it's not true. And remember, Stephen A. said, we don't care. We don't care. I'm going to tell you the truth anyway. You think it's a big head and ego. I say it's biblical pride, and it's good. You know, a lot of you guys get depressed easy. You guys, you're not us. We would never make it through slavery and all the torture we went through. Still, even today, you wouldn't make it. You'd be jumping off of buildings in front of buses and trains, taking a lot of pills and alcohol and stuff. You know, you're not built for this. You're built as Lamentation 5 says in Ecclesiastes chapter 10. Woe, for the crown has fallen off our heads, talking about the Negro Israelites, because all the 12 tribes are Negro types. Woe for us, for the crown has fallen from our heads. We have sinned, and now the slaves rule over us. Ecclesiastes 10, I see servants, which are slaves. I see slaves riding on horses, and the princes walking. And the only reason why we're walking still now is because the Most High decreed it. That's our punishment. What's the worst punishment? To put your enemy over you. But it's coming to an end. I know you're saying, we don't care either, but yes, you do. Because you know where you're going. And it ain't those stupid messianic Christians, chocolate covered Christians. They're going to go through 1,000 years of what? No, they ain't. It's not 1,000. It's forever. Did you read the scripture? In Daniel chapter 7, it says, and the saints are going to take the kingdom and possess the key forever and ever and ever. So it's not 1,000 years, it's forever once the system ends. Daniel 7:27. The kingdoms and the dominions and the greatness of the kingdoms under the whole heaven is given to the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom will be an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions will serve and obey, and the ones that don't will be utterly wasted, destroyed. That's what's coming. It's not 1,000 years reign and you're going to be slaves and we're all going to kumbaya together. No, no, no. It's forever after this, after the great and terrible, awesome day of the Most High. It's, you're winning. You're not even finished. You're finished. That's what's going on. What is it? Jeremiah 50, 51. You know, he said, like in the KJV, we're the battle axe. Well, in the Tanakh it says we are the battle clubs. We're going to club their systems down, the governments. Not we, the Most High is doing it. Don't blame me. Blame the Most High. I ain't say I got no strength for that. The Most High has all the strength because he created the world. This is his earth story. I'm just reading his earth story to you. I'm just expressing his earth story to you. What's going to happen soon. I ain't giving you the dates, but it's on the horizon. You're done. That's basically it. You're not above. It's an illusion. It's a true illusion because he made you a biblical enemy to be the belt to beat us, but only for a little while. You overdid the punishment. You gotta pay, and that's what it is. So we don't care. We don't care. Whether you say we got big heads and egos, you ain't getting no low frequency, low self-esteem talk here at Hebrew on the Island too. Never. In Spanish, nunca. It ain't happening. I'm the cheerleader for the Hebrew Israelite, Torah Tanakh only Israelites, remnant. James Harding, Young King, King David, Psalm 144, Gloric 8, the moan for Yah, J.D. Israel, son of Yah. You are great. The crown is falling off your head, but that crown's going to be put back on your head. Keep your head up. You are great. Some of you's going to hate me because I say you're great. And that I say to myself, I'm great. When I look in the mirror, I love it. Even though they say, oh, this is terrible, nigger, right? I love it. Don't you love it? Let me end with this. Then I'm going to get to Gloric 8's question. And then I'll call it quits. Spiritually, physically, mentally, not financially, but that's going to come off at the end. We're better. It's just what it is. It's biblically. It is what it is. It's the truth. They're not better than us. Recessive genes, mutant genes. The sun makes everything grow, but to them it'll give them cancer. And they say they're better than us? It's craziness. You allow that talk. Not here at Ebron Island too. And think about it. I'm going to talk about melanin. I'm going to show you. I'm going to read something to you. I'm going to show it to you. Melanin is worth over $445 a gram, not an ounce, a gram. At that rate, melanin is worth $395 a gram more than gold per gram. But the question you have to ask yourself, and I know a lot of you don't think, when I upload it, you could see it for yourself, melanin. You have to ask yourself then, but where's melanin coming from? And they got it like, they got a price for it? Are they selling it? Why are they equating it with gold, platinum, plutonium, silver? Why are they rating it like that? Where are they getting it from? Here's some of your questions why all these nigger women going missing, never being found. And Israelite men, they're not just getting out of the skin, they're getting out of your organs and everything. Why would there be a price on it? Did you ever think about that? Some of you guys didn't even know that. It's higher than gold. You shouldn't even have a price on it because you shouldn't be dealing. How you deal? Why are you dealing? Do you have it? Next question is how you getting it? And you say that we're super predators, monkeys, and nothing, and we're at the bottom and you're at the top. They ain't getting melanin from you because we have the selenium melanin. There's other names for it, but selenium type melanin. You got sulfuric and ammonia type melanin. They don't want that shit. And you're supposed to be better than us? You're not. Spiritually, physically, and mentally, you're not. Financially, only right now. And that's going to go away. It's on the horizon. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. And a lot of you guys are scared to say it. Here at Hebrew on the Island too, I am not scared to say it. I just shared it with you. Melanin is worth over $445 a gram, not an ounce, a gram. At the rate melanin is worth $395 a gram more than gold. Why do you have a price on melanin? Listen, people, but we're low. Get the hell out of here. Most I say, you are above all the people on the face of the earth, spiritually, physically, mentally. So over you guys, I know you Israelites will not hate the messenger, hate the cheerleader for just showing you and directing you who you are, what you are in the earth, despite what their narrative they put upon us. We're not that. We're the top. We're at the top of the food chain. We're going to return back to that spot. Not for a little time, not for a couple hundred years or centuries, forevermore. That's where it's coming to. I hope this was edifying to you. Hopefully this was edifying to you. Then I'm going to answer this one question somebody gave me. And, I'm just going to sum it up. I don't get, and I'm going to, after I sum this up, I'm going to get into the comments and we'll call it quits. Excuse me. I think I'm at like 726 videos now. Something like that. I don't talk about prophecy all the time, but I do talk about prophecy because I got videos to prove it. Okay? I don't get crazy into it. I don't know. I don't know. Something came across my phone. I'm not sure if it's true. There was like a 7.1 earthquake in Japan or in Asia or somewhere. Whatever. And, scientists keep saying, yo, the big one's coming to California. They've been saying that for a while, but California just had a whole bunch of ones, 5 point something, just the last couple of days, last couple of weeks, whatever. Who knows? But the big one's coming. The people went crazy. The eclipse. What happened? See, I'm a Koheleth. I actually do research. And since I got a lot of experience, and yes, experience does matter. Experience does matter. Experience and age does matter. Not in a foolish sense. If somebody's using wisdom, yes, it does matter. Because it means you got more time in it. When you really do research about that eclipse that happened in April, I follow the lunar cycle. So guess what? Meteorologists and scientists, they put out lunar information. When the sun's half moon, half crescent, and all those other lunar facts that they put out. It's low, high tide, this, that. Well, if you search on the day of that eclipse, that moon wasn't in that location. The moon wasn't there. But since everybody gets following the trend, that's why I don't be saying shalom. I say Tav X. I don't follow the trend. The moon wasn't in that location where they say the eclipse was at. Yes, it was an eclipse. There was an eclipse. Nah, it's HARP. They got crazy high-tech stuff that you people don't believe. They're making a whole bunch of robots now, probably Terminator robots. They got them already. They just don't show them. They show them the slow Tesla robots that are moving, that look cool, but they're moving slow. They got some cool ones that are shooting at a car, the Cybertruck and other guy. You know, they got that stuff. Nah, they got probably some T-34 robots already. But they're not going to show that to you. They can control the weather. They can make anomalies in the sky. A lot of you guys don't believe that. It's called a test run. You can get everybody to believe what we do in the sky. You believe when they put them fake spaceships up there invading and shit, or whatever, or missiles that are coming, you're gonna believe it. They got high tech, whether you believe it or not. But if you follow their science, that moon wasn't there. So then what eclipse was there? It's man-made. You don't have to believe it. And I don't follow that. I don't. I'm dealing with that question about the end times. Listen, I probably want the end times more than you do. I pray every day that the Most High speaks of every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, and come back. The heathens in Esau have had their foot on our necks, yokes upon our necks for centuries. Most High, please come back. Give us an Exodus 3 rescue mission. Please do not tarry anymore. Please come rescue your remnant. We are tired. We're all tired. We don't have strength anymore. We're tired. Come back and rescue us. I probably want it more than you guys want it. But I'm going to stay realistic. And I'm going to remember this. Ecclesiastes 12:13, for the conclusion of the whole matter, the sole purpose of man is to fear the Most High and keep his commandments. He didn't say be eclipse and this and that. Yo, you got to be right with the Most High. And if you read his scripture, you know things happen as they happen. But you got to make sure the Most High is at peace with you at the end. Don't put the cart before the horse. And here at Hebrew on the Island too, I try to keep you from putting the cart before the horse. You got to make sure you're living correct. Because sometimes we think we are living correct and we're really not. We're missing the mark. I'm trying to keep you on the plumb line. And how I look at the whole matter is you got the war over there, the same World War III. Ukraine is now taking Russia's land and dollar, the economy is going down. Everybody's poor, they can't buy, except for the rich, which is only like 10, 20%. The rest of the people in the world are poor, they can't buy groceries, can't heat their house, can't pay the bills, can't pay their car. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, it's coming. I see it. Well, the food is poison, the air is poison. There's so many end time things. And you're right. But this is I just deal with, you'll be safe if you just deal with the scriptures. Joel chapter 3 in the Tanakh. When the moon turns black, when the sun turns black, the moon turns to darkness, and there's a pillar of smoke. You know that we're in the end. I ain't seen no pillar of smoke. So I'm not going to be, even though when you check the lunar locations of the moon on that day, it wasn't in that location. You don't even know to check that. People in astrology and stargazing, they check that. You didn't check that. So then you have to say, that's a hoax. And that's why you don't get so built up. And then you get let down, and then you lead other people to get let down. Joel 3, end time stuff. When the moon turns to darkness and the sun turns to, that red, like blood, and you see the pillar of smoke, you know we're in the end. Instead of wasting your time, I'm not saying you can't, because I like watching them, or this is happening, you know, a new thing is coming. It's with a monkey. They've been saying it's coming soon. Like where you gotta be trapped in your house, they're gonna be saying you gotta do this and all that stuff. Yes, these are end time signs. Most High says, do not fear. He said in Psalm 121, he says, you know, I'm your helper, your protector. You know, I'm the one that doesn't sleep. I won't let your feet slip. You have to count on him. You know, when you read Joel 5, it says, he says, you know, when they thirst, you will drink. When they hunger, you will eat. The sword will pass by you. Natural disaster will pass by you. And the animals will be in league with you. That's what it says. Psalm 91. Those who make their shelter in the Most High is safe from the foulest trap and destructive plague. 1,000 will fall on your left side, 10,000 will fall on your right side, but it will not reach unto thee. With your eyes, you'll see the punishment of the wicked. Because you made your haven and refuge in the Most High, you'll be safe from harm, no disease to your tent. He will order his angels to guard you wherever you go. You'll be able to tread on cubs and vipers, lions and asps. Because you were devoted to him, he will deliver you. He will save you because you know his name. When you call him, he will respond. He'll be with you in distress. He'll rescue you and honor you. Don't be afraid. There's no reason to be afraid. This is why I ask the Most High, please speed up every second, every minute, every hour, every day, and come back. But in the meantime, I gotta focus on this. Like, guys, do you just want to go into the kingdom, and not even just the kingdom, because at the great and terrible awesome day of the Most High, he's gonna take that remnant. Don't listen to those messianic chocolate-covered Christian Hebrew. 2/3 are going to be destroyed. 1/3 is Zephaniah 13, Zechariah 13. No. The 2/3 are going to be destroyed are the teachers out of Israel. Read it. You don't read. You don't know. You don't know. That's why I say age and time really means stuff. You know, you guys, you know, you heard that a million times. Remember, Hitler says, hear a lie long enough, you believe it. So you heard from the Messianic camps because you listened to it. And Christians, you don't listen to Hebrew on the island too that much, which I told you this a lot of times already, a couple times already. 2/3 are going to be destroyed. 2/3 niggers are going to be destroyed. 2/3 of the teachers are going to be destroyed. That's why I try to keep my nose in that book. Try to keep on the plumb line. Stay on purpose. Know what my purpose is. It says in Deuteronomy 10, what is required of thee is not to know and to be so excited about an eclipse. Your purpose is not to know all the signs. Even though he gives them to you, you'll know it, but not to dwell on that. It says what is required. See, you got the cart before the horse. This is what is required, that you reverence the Most High, only walk in his ways, love him with all your might, with all your strength, fear him, and keep the commandments, and have an undivided loyalty to him. I didn't read, and I read a lot already. It didn't say anything about eclipses, about, let me keep up with the prophecies, because I want to know when to pack up. Well, I'm going to tell you about packing up. Well, from what I read is you need to read the scriptures. Because where it says in Isaiah 54 and Isaiah 43, the Most High is going to gather us. Jeremiah 30 is going to gather us. Ezekiel 34, 37, 39, he's going to gather us back. He's going to bring the Israelites back and gather the Israelites. Isaiah 11, he says he's going to move his hand the second time and gather the Israelites from all these islands and stuff like that. In Isaiah 27, he said he's going to pick us up one by one. He didn't say you get a luggage bag and move to Africa. He didn't say that. He said he's going to pick us up. This is a major prophet, Isaiah. He said he's going to pick us up one by one. Zechariah 10, he said he's going to gather us. Jeremiah 3, he said he's going to pick us up one from a town, two from a clan. He said he's going to pick us up. It didn't say drive, take Greyhound bus, get on Delta Flight 87. He didn't say any of that. Stay your ass where you are. You are exactly where it is. You know, remember I told you I'm a student of King Solomon. He says, Everything has been planned out from the beginning. I know you don't want to hear that. Where you are presently right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. If you were supposed to be anywhere else, you would be there because the Most High plans everything. You got to read the scriptures. He says, I'm planning something for you. I'm planning. Jeremiah 32, I'm planning. Jeremiah 33, he's planning. Psalm 148, 149, he's planning. But the problem with you got your own plan. And you listen to these dumb Christians, these uneducated Messianic Hebrews. Come on and debate me if you choose to. You choose to debate the big head. And listen, I say that, you can't be serious all day. We got to have a little fun. So I like to joke, but I mean it though too. I like to joke. He's gonna pick us up. You got that guy, Hebrews to Negroes. He got a website. He gets a lot of money now. He's saying we need to make communities and we need to get out before it gets crazy and move to Africa, like Jim Jones, like everybody else. Did you read anywhere in this Tanakh where he told you you're African and move to Africa and make a community, a village? Did he say that? Yeah, but he said get to the mountains. Well, guess what? When that SHI, hits the fan, if something pops in your head to go to the Appalachian Mountain, then go. Other than that, stay your ass where you are. Because everything has been planned out from the beginning. This is the wisest man that ever lived. See, you guys say you believe the scriptures, but you really don't. You're in the type of job you're in. You're in the type of financial situation you're in. You're in the type of family situation that you're in. You're in the type of societal situation that you're in because it's the Most High's plan. It's written about in Deuteronomy 28, Leviticus 26, and other places throughout the scripture. It is what it is. You don't have to believe me. Go to another teacher. It's only a remnant that's going to get this. And what I said, am I lying? I quoted you the scripture. Oh, you didn't tell me. I am not telling you the verse. I don't study the verse. I don't know the verse. You know why I don't know it? Because it's going to force me to go back in that chapter and read the whole thing. Because I want to be educated. It says, those that please the Most High, he endows wisdom. What's the way you please the Most High? Is to fear him and keep his commandments. In Deuteronomy 6:25, it says, for it will be your righteousness or merit. Merit is reward. That's another name for reward, merit. It says merit in here. In the KJV, it says, for it will be your righteousness that you fear the Most High and keep his commandments. I'm looking for merit. I'm looking to be righteous. Not perfectly righteous, but striving to be righteous. That's why I say Tavek's purity becoming one. That's all what it is. So hopefully I answered your question about prophecies. You can study and there's nothing wrong. And listen, I don't study other books, in those apocryphal books. And I already made videos about all the Enoch, Jubilees, Jasher. You don't believe it, I don't care. I gave you verses and chapters and you still don't believe. Ezekiel chapter 14, though Job, Daniel, and Noah was in it, they had to save themselves by their own righteousness. I'm going to keep telling you. That's why I make videos. You don't have to believe it, don't believe it. In those books that you're telling me, they got lies and truths. So when you have lies and truths, it doesn't equal a truth. It equals a lie. Stay away from that shit. And all prophets, to me, the closest, safest thing is to stay in a law and history book. When we get to the new kingdom, if the Most High is appeased with us, we're going to learn and know everything else that he wants us to know. And not a little bit more, a little bit less. So the instructions I got is this. Moses said, do them. He didn't say do the things in the Apocrypha, Baruch, and this and that, and this and that. He said do them. And it was in the Torah only. Because guess what? If we only listen to the Torah, there wouldn't even be the Nevi'im, the prophet writings, or the Ketuvim. But the majority of our people are the same as the ones that came out of Egypt. 600,000 left, only 70 made it into the promised land, not even 1%. Because the rest of them were rebellious scorpions. He says in Jeremiah 5, he says, for they have a rebellious, revolting spirit. In Jeremiah 7 and Jeremiah 4, he says, don't pray for them. I'm not going to hear you. And we got them same Israelites today, Negroes. Today we have them. I don't follow the groups of the Christians, Messianics, and even Torah guys. I'm just staying with this. Some of you guys want to spread rings, and there's some, like somebody like a big Judah guy. He's knowledgeable. No, he's not. He's one of the most illiterate in the scriptures. They don't know what scripture is. Talking about Matthew, Mark, Luke, Romans. Listen, I was an assistant pastor. I know all about it already. He doesn't know scripture. Those type of guys they talk to you about astrology, say it's good. He says, oh, magic is good too. Him, Big Levi 12, Big Judah, they talk about the Druids, that was us. And yeah, it was probably us, and we would think we're not supposed to do that shit. Most High forbids where he said, I forbid a witch to live. He said, any of you guys into divination calling on familiar spirits, Ouija boards, and all that, and calling the ancestors, you're abominable to the Most High. Some of you guys think, oh no, these guys are knowledgeable. They promote, hey, let's read all these other books. These guys got magic courses and shit. You don't even know because you only watch a little bit of them. I study them. Not to learn from, I study them because they are our biblical enemies too, even from our own kind. Because remember, Moses was out talking to them. Oh, if only 70 made it in, all the other ones were the enemy. Same color, but they were the enemy too. The enemy of the Most High, enemy of Moses. And Joshua and Caleb. And Miriam. And Aaron. So anyway, this is the new i.s.u.p.k. He won the island too. Till next time, but I'm going to read your comments. And listen, I went an hour and 21 minutes. And I thought this was going to be a small little lesson because, I was just wanted to tell you what the guy Clifton said. I had a big ego and big head and all that stuff. Listen, hopefully this was edifying. Whoever came in later, watch it when I upload it. Hopefully this was edifying. Garden Tavex to all you Torah and Tanakh Israelites only. Tavex. Young King, thank you for coming in. King David, 144, thank you for coming in. Glory 8, thank you for coming in. Damone for Yah, thank you for coming in. Let me read some of these. Damone for we are a special people, and I am so dang proud. Yep, they don't want you to be proud, but your cheerleader Kohelet wants you to be super duper proud. Couldn't see myself outside of this beautiful skin. The Most High gave me. I never care what them folks think. Hold on. He said, Damone, I got to do it for you. I got to do it for you. I want to read your thing again. Hold on. I like that, Damone, y'all. I got to read that again. Hold on. I'm going to read it again and put this nice video. I don't like William A. Smith, but I like how he said it. It goes with this video. It goes with this video. Damone said, we are a special people, and I am so dang proud. Couldn't see myself outside of this beautiful skin the Most High gave me. I never care what them folks think.
Here to tell you right now, we don't care. I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
We don't care. We don't care. The moment for y'all, he don't care. A new Yeshua Bishop, he went out to do, I don't care. And hopefully the rest of you don't care. Stoic Israel support. JD Israel, straight jealousy clowns, correct? Young King they want to be us. Young King, the cave people are pedos, correct? The only people that doesn't want to be us is us. Son of Yah, 600,000 left, the Egyptian captivity, only 70 made it in. So almost 600,000 don't want to be Israelites, don't want to be us. And remember what Stephen A. Smith said? We don't care. We don't care. Because Ezekiel chapter 14, our major prophet said, and though Job, Daniel was in it, they had to save themselves by their own righteousness. So don't let them almost 600,000, they don't care, we don't care. And it ain't evil, it's what the scripture says. JD Israel, Joel 2:10. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Wait for those things. All praises to the Most High, our archive, Redeemer of Yahshua. Psalm 121. Correct. I said that in there. JD Israel, Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathens are dismayed by them. That's why I tell you, don't get crazy over those things. Stay on purpose. Ecclesiastes 12:13. For the conclusion of the whole matter, the sole purpose of man is to fear the Most High, keep his commandments. In the Lord, Deuteronomy 10. What is required? Not eclipses or any other thing, to reverence the Most High, only walk in his ways. Listen, I'm giving it straight from the source. And some of you don't like it. And some of you think I'm wrong, but I'm not. You're calling the scripture wrong. Greetings, KOI in the house, Tav Vex, Cain, Damone. Most High says in Isaiah 26, little you say, keep or behind. Yep, keep up it. Listen, let's run to the mountains. Let's go to Africa. Let's go to Costa Rica. Well, go live there if you want. I live in a third world country because I don't want to see the cave people every day. So a way that I don't have to see them, not scared of them, bah. But I just don't want to see them. This is their kingdom still. So the Lord's going to rule that things are not going to work out for me like them. So, I best to remove myself. But I didn't remove myself because we got to run to the mountains. He said he's going to pick us up one by one. A major prophet. I don't know what you believe, But anyway, listen, this was great. I'm almost at an hour and 30 minutes with you guys. I had a great time. Hopefully this was edifying. Hopefully you all leave this video with a big head and big ego. This is a new Yeshua Israel. Hebrew on the Island 2. Until next time.